Welcome back. This is Andrew with Running with Dr. Andrew. Let's get motivated. I'd like to talk to you about week 6 of my marathon base building week. It's been a little tough with trying to get all the mileage in. I didn't get the 53 miles in just because I had to work every day, about 10-day stretch. So usually today, Sunday is my long run day, so I'm not being able to do my long run today. So I completed this week at 38 miles, which is, I think it's okay. It's been about 6 weeks since I started this program, so I think that's good to kind of ramp down 1 week. And the next week we'll pick it back up to increase mileage when I have more time to run more. I think that's good. It makes, good for your legs. You're nice and fresh the next week and ready to go. Feels pretty good actually, not to do as much mileage. Being consistent, I think being consistent is very important. In the rain every day, but lower mileage and different speeds. Yesterday I did do my speed work. I did a 2-mile warm-up, 3 1-mile repeats, and then a 1-mile warm down. And that went pretty good. Me personally, I have done off weeks before. My last marathon training block, I always had to whenever I worked a weekend, just because of lack of time of doing a long run. I think it's okay. I did okay, actually improved my time by 11 minutes. I think it's still about being consistent and getting out there and running, and then hoping for the best when you get to the race. I mean, you do all the mileage and the training, and then you're healthy at the start line. I think that's what's important, that you're healthy at the start line and finish line. You're able to be healthy. That's why we run, is to be healthy and to be our better self. So sometimes the journey of running is not about the race or these big goals. I think those are important, that pushes us. I think it's about the journey getting there, the daily runs, the experiences that we have during runs, things that we might see. Last week I saw a pretty cool spider while running. That was pretty cool. Sometimes I saw a deer that had its velvet on its antlers. I mean, some pretty cool things you get to see. Now, the race is the kind of the top, the icing on the cake, and be able to celebrate with all the training that you did, and hoping for the best for a personal best, or finishing your first marathon or 5K or whatever you're doing. I think that's important there. So this vlog, the title says, "Why do I run?" I think it's definitely lots of variables why I run. One of them they can say is, well, improves your health, and may be able to lower your blood pressure, your blood glucose, prevent diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. That's kind of one of the preventative type of things that can help with running. Then also there's some even they found that it helps with even your joints. There's a lot of people thinking that running, this might be a totally separate type of vlog, that running may actually cause knee damage, which we found in the research that actually is not correct. It actually can improve your knee stability. Some people actually will start to improve knee cartilage because of that, type of stress on the knee and everything too. So that helps out with your knees. And also there's a lot of variables that, gosh, there's people that are in their 70s, 80s, maybe even 90s that run marathons, Even there's an individual from India that ran a marathon at 100. So it's possibilities with running is great, that you can continue this sport throughout your span of lifetime, as long as you're being smart and you're strengthening and you're taking your time and not getting multiple injuries where you have to stop and not run. So the main thing is for us to be consistent with running and being healthy. That's the number one thing, is being healthy and making sure that you're somewhat injury free. We all get kind of little aches, but definitely making sure that we're not pushing ourselves to cause injury. So that's one thing, is definitely enjoy the sports is another reason why I enjoy it. Just because I enjoy getting out, running, seeing nature, getting outdoors. I like the way I feel afterwards. You get that runner's high where you feel really good. And it does seem to kind of help out with sleep after a run. It feels like I sleep better. There's just some great, get motivated, especially with races and things like that. You definitely get motivated to run even more. And also one thing I've always used running as a outlet to reduce stress or help with depression, anything that you're going through. Whenever I was a kid growing up, things are a little hard, so running was a thing that I would do. And I wasn't a necessary endurance runner when I was 12, 13 or high school, but I would go out and just run as fast as I could. And that would just reduce any stress, any type of physical exertion. Really helped out to calm myself down, decrease a little bit of depression there. So now I definitely use running as for that, to help, for a stressful day, get out and do a 5-6 mile run, and you're able to think through all the things that you did that day and kind of process things a little bit more, and that can help out, getting you to a healthy point mentally, that things are going to be okay, and that you've solved this problem through running. And so there's a book, it's called Born to Run. I'll maybe post that. I can't remember the author's name. And it's a very good book. If you haven't read that book, it's definitely one of the ones I think if you're a runner, you should read it. So he talks about different tribes of running, and in particular about this one tribe in North Mexico called the Tahmari. They live in the Copper Canyons, and they still live there from the days of Montezuma and coming over to conquer Mexico and South America and everything. So they ran off and hid in the Copper Canyons. And so now culturally they are known as the running people, and that they are running ultra marathons. I mean, talking about 200 miles is a very common distance that they may run. And then I think the tribe record is like 400 miles, I believe. And that there's even individuals in their 80s are running and hiking up and up into marathon distances. So it's incredible just to see. And so what they found with this tribe, that they have minimum heart disease, minimum depression, minimum diabetes and things like that because of their high activity, and also maybe their diet. I think they have some sort of beer that they drink that's very low in alcohol content, that they also use that as currency to help things. So it's a good book. I don't want to run the whole thing if you're interested in buying it, but there's one interesting quote about when he talks about running, that he talks about is that we run races not to beat each other, but we run races to be with each other. That's very important to think about, that we get there to be with each other. So you think about these races and maybe how we used to run as individuals, hunting, gathering. So we'd run and hunt something, whatever it was. We would do it as a group, and that's why we enjoy probably running in large groups, is because that's what we did. It's very enjoyable to see and compete with other people, keep up with somebody. And I think it's definitely, or even running in groups, you know, it's definitely very enjoyable, you know. And also we think about, we are, you know, our bodies are kind of meant to, are designed to do type of, you know, running, because we have Achilles, a nice long Achilles tendon, like a lot of running animals. So it's very, very interesting to me how we are developed, and I think it's something that we can do, and also become a community, something positive. You know, there's a lot of negativity in the world, and running is something that we can take and turn something into it, and positivity with it too, so that can help a lot of people get over a lot of things. People start running because of, you know, want to lose weight, or they want to, you know, hey, my friend ran a marathon, that looked pretty cool, that medal was pretty cool, I want to be able to run a marathon, and they talked about it all the time, and I want to be able to be part of that. And so I think that's great. And so my goal is to get, you know, maybe continue to encourage people to run, and maybe run healthy, doing, you know, injury vlogs and things like that. So definitely that, I feel like that's my goal, and YouTube is to do that. And I think, you know, even though that we're, as YouTube, we're not necessarily there physically running, but we are virtually running together as a tribe. So this YouTube tribe is, we've got all have to stick together, and that to make this world a positive place. Whoever comes on our channel or whatever, or if you as a viewer coming on my channel, and see this as a positive thing, that running can help you get through a lot of tough things in life. And so that's kind of what I have to say. It's definitely something that can be very positive, even if you're not a runner and you see this channel. You know, if you're getting out and being active, I think that's the main thing, is getting out and being active and doing something other than being depressed and not doing anything. Sometimes being active, going out and mowing the lawn or whatever it is they enjoy doing, gardening, and so that will help you out. That physical state, physical activity is known to increase nice positive hormones to help you get through negative things. That's why we excrete those hormones, is because to get you through tough things, you know. And so that kind of ends my thoughts on why I run. And so let me know in the comments, why do you run? What makes you get out the door and go outside and run, or get on the treadmill, or whatever you're doing, whatever activity you enjoy doing? Why do you do that? And so let me know in the comments. I would love to know that and know your answer. And so until next time, so hope you enjoyed this video. And so also, actually we're not done. So let's talk about, so that's kind of my pedestal, or whatever you want to call it, on why I run. It's a little lengthy on why I run there, but hopefully that will be inspiring for you to get out and continue to inspire others, or continue to inspire yourself to run. So week 6 again was a kind of a tough week, but hey, was pretty consistent, ran pretty much every day, did 38 miles. Which is okay, because I had to do a lot of working. So week number 7 is workout. We're going to continue with the 53 miles. So only thing difference is I increased my tempo run, which I still kept my tempo run from the other time. So Monday we're doing 7 miles. Nice easy pace recovery run. Today was a 5-mile run, which is Sunday. You'll see this tomorrow on Monday. Tuesday will be a 7.98, almost 8-mile tempo run. Nice easy state, trying to get to maybe close to race pace if I can. It's kind of tough in here in Arkansas. We've got a lot of hills, but that definitely is good training. Wednesday will be 7 miles. Thursday 4 miles recovery run. Friday easy 5-mile run. Saturday, that's whenever I do my speed work, my mile repeats. I like doing those mile repeats, maybe adding some quarter-mile stuff, half-mile stuff, but equaling about 6 miles, doing my parachute work and plyometric work as well. And And then Sunday, we're going to do the 16-mile long run. So it's going to be a little cooler Sunday morning in the 60s. So I'll definitely be running that. And so that concludes what week number 7 is going to look like. So everyone get out there and run and stay positive. And I hope everyone keeps safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.